Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I believe you are doing well from wherever you're watching this video. So today you are going to learn a new concept in Alteryx, and the new concept here is on the use of joins. Okay, so I'm going to pull a new canvas here. So the join, so I'm going to join two or more tables. I'm going to combine two files, and then later on I'll show you how to join two or more files. Okay, so stay tuned. Watch this video from the beginning to the end to grasp the concept. So what I'm going to do here is pretty simple. So I'm going to have three files, but I'll start with two files. So here I'm going to select the store information. I'm going to use this these two files. So I'm going to drag and drop onto my canvas. So I'm going to combine the two files. Okay, and before that I'll just open the first file to see what I have. So it's important to have a look at the file or to have a study or to analyze the file to ascertain which columns or which records are going to link. So in here I'm having the record ID, the store, department, weekly sales is already date. Okay, I'll close this one and save. I now open the store information again to ascertain what I have in here. So this table here, again I'm having the ID, city, country, latitude, longitude, number of employees. Okay, that one is for the store information, right? Now, to join the two tables, so I'm going to use the drag and drop the tool join onto my canvas. Okay, so if I select on the cells output anchor, I'm able to see a preview of the records on here. If I do the same with the store information, again preview of the records is displayed on the window configuration. Okay, so with the style store I'm going to join by using this tool here. So then when I select the join tool on the window configuration here, we are given a number of options: join by record, position, and join by specific field. Okay, so I'm going to join the cell store. So So the cell store becomes my left table, while the store information becomes my right table. Okay, so now the two tables are joined, the left and the right are shown. Okay, now when I click on the joint, on the left side you're able to see these the two tables, or the preview of the two tables, the left input and the right input with their respective columns and data types. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to run. So once I run, the join cries. So the exclamation here tells us that it is now crying. So it's crying because of the error. So the error here says no field or different number of fields selected for joint. So we go ahead and select the fields to join the two tables. So the left input, I'm going to use the store number. On the right input, on the right table, I'm going to use the ID to join the two tables. Then I run. So having done that, again the join is crying. So this one says the string field can only be joined to a string field. Yeah, correct. So it's reminding us that the string field can only be joined to other string field. So the string field here, when I see on the left input, I'm using the store. The store number is assigned at a type double. Okay, on the right table, I'm using ID with data type string. So the two data types are not quite the same. So in here, I'm going to change, because when I click on the cells to anchor, the store number is a number without a decimal. Again, for this store information, with ID as a number. So the ideal data type here is going to be an int. So on the left, I'm going to use the store to link the two tables. So I'm going to assign int 16. On the right, I'm going to change face string to int 16. Okay, I now run. When I run it again, open this table here. I'm having this record here. So in the employees, I'm interested with the head of stores. Not everybody here is given the title to the head of the store. Like Adela is the head of store, Jans is the head of store, Mark is the head of store. Not everybody is the head of store. Okay. So if you see the preview here, we are having nuts. So the nuts here. So how to draw the nuts? I want to filter. So I'm going to filter this table so that I can remain with only the head of stores. Okay. So I just want to remain with the head of stores. So I'm going to when bring in the filter tool, I'll be able to see the basic and custom. So I'm going to go with the basic filter. Then I bring in the heads of store. So the heads of store equals to 1. Okay. Then from here I now bring the join multiple. So the join multiple will help us connect or combine the 3 files. So I'm going to connect this first one, the first table. Then I connect my second table. Then I have my other table. So in here I'm having 3 tables. You have table 1, table 2, table 3 with different sources. Okay, I'm having an error here. Let me just run. Yeah, this is an error. So there it says all input must be configured with at least one field here. Correct. So I must configure the inputs with at least one field. So for the input 1 or the input table 1, I'm going to use the store number. For the input 2, that is from the store, I'm going to use ID. And last, I'm going to use the store ID for the employees table. Then I run. Okay, it's an error once again. Counter an error. So the string field can only be joined to other string field. Okay. So the issue of data type comes in again. Yeah, sure. So the data type, I need to change the data type for the employees. So I'm going to change by using the select tool. In here, I'm going to bring in the select tool once again. Then I change the store ID from string to int. Okay. So the ideal data type here is the int. Then I connect. Now let me run. So I run it. I don't see any error telling me that the connection is now successful. All the 3 files are now successfully connected. Let me see. Okay. Let me click the So I click the output anchor, I'm able to see 87,505 records displayed on my grid. Okay, when I scroll it to the right, so I'm having the nulls, and again I'm having the nulls. So the nulls comes about because in the employees table I'm not having these details here, so that's why I have the nulls. So to do away with the nulls, I'm going to only output records that joins from all inputs. So I'm going to check on this, then I run. To running it, I click on the join multiple output anchor. So the nulls are now, so my records here is now very clean. I don't have the nulls. Now to reduce the records, like now I'm having 68,385. So the record here again looks very huge. So I'm going to introduce the sample here so that I can limit the data stream to a number. So I'm going to limit to 3 records per store. So I'm going to have only 3 records per store. Then I see how many records. Okay, so I'm having a total of 21 records. Yeah. So I'm having only 3 records per store. Store number 5, I'm having only 3 records. Store number 2, displaying only 3 records. So that brings us to the end of this video. See you again in my next video. You can subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, you can as well like. See you in the next video.